Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Coins Alert channel. This is Rich, making another movie about XRP today, as always. Today, we're going to talk about XRP. I hope everyone is having a great day no matter where they are in the world. They thought we were not player characters. People now call us Twitter bots. Even though XRP is no longer around, their Twitter bots will still automatically comment for 100 years. I don't get how these people can't see that XRP is still alive and ready to mess up the whole banking system. They think that something that happens in Washington, D.C. will change the whole banking system in the future. That's not how it works. As I've been telling you, the Chainlink community and the XRP community are at war with each other again. This picture tells us the most so far. Everything that's going to happen will depend on Link. Versant from Black Swan Capitalist said it best when he summed it up. I've talked about this a few times before. I told you that many of these tools work with the foundation that holds everything else together. Now that RippleNet and XRP have joined forces with Chainlink, each of them can do something different. The puzzle pieces are starting to fit together. XRP and Chainlink are not at all the same. But right away, Link is once again the XRP killer because Chainlink's CEO spoke at the summit before the cameras went. It doesn't make sense. A lot of people don't know how big this is. You're worried about what's going on at a summit in Washington, D.C., where a whole new banking system is being built. People would understand that this is a once-in-a-lifetime event if they just ignored the price of XRP and all the other noise and fear-mongering. Now is the start of the fourth economic revolution. If you spend your crypto in the right way, you can become financially independent. And Bitcoiners were furious. As the CEO of Ripple gets a special place at Trump's crypto summit, they don't even like that Trump is here at this meeting. I have no idea what this means or why Brad Garlinghouse is at this hilltop. Trump and Ripple have been talking since 2017, you may remember. They already knew what they were going to do. Their train was already on the tracks, and it left the stop a long time ago. Ripple has built tracks in every country in the world. Are you really sure that the US will be left behind when we move into the digital age? XRP makes the US dollar stronger. Crypto boss David Sachs asked the government to check 200,000 Bitcoin. That Bitcoin might not even be there anymore. Listen to this. That's the plan for the 200,000 Bitcoin that we think the government has. I say we believe because there's never been a proper audit, so no one knows for sure. As one of the first things this executive order says, we're going to do an audit of the whole government to see what digital assets we have already protected and put into a plan that will make them more valuable in the long run. They think the Bitcoin is still there because of this. It's funny how Ukraine now has a lot of Bitcoin. Just wait until they find out that Biden sent it there. Now that it's too late, why didn't they just ask Brian Armstrong if the Bitcoin was still there? There was no sale to Coinbase by the US government. They took it to jail. The U.S. Marshals Service has chosen Coinbase to store and sell its large-cap digital assets. Then why didn't they just ask Brian, hey, do you still have all of this U.S. government Bitcoin? I want to see how everything turns out. Also, Linda P. Jones wrote a great post this morning. There's no way David Sachs is taking back what Trump said about XRP. I believe he is trying to bring the crypto community together to get laws passed, which is something Brad Garlinghouse has also been doing. The Bitcoin maxes are determined to fight XRP and all other cryptocurrencies. So calling it a top 5 asset was a way to play down XRP to make the maxes happy. There are 2 separate backup stockpiles because the assets will be used in very different ways in the future. The Federal Reserve waste pile is part of the Bitcoin reserve. This is where the paper dollar will be thrown away and die. The digital assets that can work with each other and power the new financial system will be stored in the digital asset stockpile. When the judge rules on the $125 million fine, it will be paid in XRP. This is where the XRP assets in the stockpile come from. She even thinks the $125 million fine will be paid with XRP. There will be no more Fed. The US Treasury will take it over. From now on, a new Treasury note will be used instead of the old Fed dollar. This will happen in every country in the world. They, not central banks, will get new money from their own vaults. A digital copy of the object will be run on the XRP ledger. That really does make a lot of sense. Take a look. By making that reserve, all Trump did was keep a campaign promise. I believe they will just ignore it. You really believe Trump doesn't know what to do next? I like to think about Ripple. Listen to this. We are also going to give the stablecoin system a lot of thought. And as President Trump has told us to do, the US dollar will remain the world's main reserve currency. That's what we'll do with stablecoins. Bitcoin will slowly die when we switch to a stablecoin or a digital dollar, because that will make everything different. If it were possible to send real gold around the world in a flash, there would be no need for digital gold anymore. Bars of gold. For years, they said it was a pet rock. They want you to hold fake digital assets made of paper while they stock up on huge amounts of gold bars that are being brought into the U.S. What's going on there? Because gold will be used to back a stable coin. We're going to go back to a digital dollar backed by gold. Now we'll go back to a digital gold-backed dollar. I can promise you that XRP will move gold-backed currencies all over the world because the U.S. is going to do this. This is what China is going to do. This is what Russia is going to do. This is how the EU will vote. Within a gold-backed system, money that isn't backed by something will lose all value. This is why the UK will switch to a gold-backed system. We are very close to making this happen. Take a look at it. What do they want to get right now? Rules for stable coins. Why? They want to switch to the digital method as soon as possible. This is another possible outcome from silver gold crypto. This is what could have happened to make the coins XRP, HBARD, AGA, DA, and SOL not part of the U.S. crypto reserve. It's possible that they were added to the U.S. wealth fund. Since the Bitcoin wasn't bought, but rather taken from criminals, the president wouldn't have to convince the government to set aside money to buy digital assets. The U.S. wealth fund is expected to grow a lot faster than the U.S. crypto reserve. Does the case over XRP still matter? Could it be that the government didn't want to be linked to any possible liabilities? Does Ripple, which is part of XRP, have to pay the SEC's fine? If so, could that fine be paid for with XRP? Everyone wants that fine to be paid in XRP and sent to the horde, as I already said. What if important people like co-founders Brad Garlinghouse, Leafman Baird, and Hedera Council, as well as Ben Jorgensen and Charles over at Cardano, spoke out against it? This is what I think will happen. There are already wealth funds in the US. This is where XRP, ADADAG, and other cryptocurrencies